Hi, good evening, everyone. Welcome to today's session of live content review using technical analysis. For today, the flow will be same as per usual. First up, I'll go through the economic calendar, then followed by the indices and commodities, then followed by some of the sectors like the FAANGM, US banks, semicons, as well as EV. And last but not least, will be the counters that you have dropped in the Q&A. Yeah, so without further ado, I'll begin. This week was quite a bit of events going on. So tonight we'll have Fed Wallace speaking at 9:15 p.m. Then afterwards, Wednesday we also have FOMC member Bossit speaking at 1:35 a.m. Fed Vice Chair for Supervision Barr speaking at 2:45 p.m. a.m. Sorry. Then usual core inventories at 10:30 p.m. Thursday we have the important FOMC meeting minutes. That's how at 2 a.m. Jackson Hole Symposium, 8 p.m. Jobless claims, 8:30 p.m. Afterwards, S&P Global US manufacturing as well as services PMI, that's at 9:45 p.m. Okay, then on Friday, also the Jackson Hole Symposium, 8 p.m. Powell will be speaking at 10 p.m. So that will be important as well. Yeah, so mostly is Thursday and Friday, they are more important in terms of the economic calendar this week. Okay, then next up, I'll talk a bit about the indices and commodities. So first up, Bitcoin. I think Bitcoin for now, should be quite a range bound. It's just kept between about 57.7K to about 61.7K over here. So yeah, still quite range bound. I think um yeah, should be quite sideways for a while. But a bit of weakness. I think there's a bit of slight weakness because the bounces are getting a bit lower. So for example, initially there was a bounce. The support was over here around 57.7. There's a bounce towards 61.7. Then second time the retest, it reached 60.3K yesterday. Yeah, so I think if it continues these lower high bounces, right, then if it breaks the support level, then it might continue trend lower. So that's something to watch out for. Yeah, but in general now, for now, it's for Bitcoin, it's a bit sideways. Okay, then next one I'll talk about Dow Jones. Okay, for Dow Jones, I think for now, price has continued to recover above this resistance at 39.9K, which was previously this sort of a double top neckline support. So for now, I think in terms of the index, there's still a bit of room for upside. If it goes on to test this trend line resistance as well as this previous um swing high resistance as well. So the key resistance is around 40.9, 41K area. Yeah, so now it's around 40.6. So it could still go a bit higher. So for Dow, this bit of resistance in the near term up ahead. The next one, I'll talk about Nasdaq. Okay, Nasdaq also still continue to move higher after it managed to break above the 17K previous support breakdown over here. So I think for now, the next key resistance it could go on to test is around 17.7K, this swing high level. Then next key one above that will be probably around 18.1, 18.2K. So there's these two levels next. So we could still see the index move a bit higher. Then we see whether it meets some resistance at these levels or not. Okay, then next one is SM, S&P 500. So for S&P, I think is possibly reaching this first resistance level soon. Around 5,566 level, this previous swing high level and start of August before it went down. And so you might meet some resistance over here. And then previously this was also previous support breakdown level as well. So 5,566 to about 5,590 area it could meet some resistance and maybe do a bit of a slight pullback. Yeah, I saw there's a comment that can't see the chart. Are you all able to see the chart that I'm showing now? If can, you all just leave me a type in the chat. Can then I know. Oh, okay, okay, great. Okay, yeah. So maybe like okay, thanks. Okay, so okay, I'll just continue. Yeah, so for S&P 500, some near-term resistance possibly sooner, we might see some pullback. Yeah. Then okay, next up is I'll talk about gold. I think gold quite interesting. It's a new high last Friday. So yeah, so it managed to consolidate at a higher area. Then also managed to break out of this resistance around 2480 on Friday. So I think should be still able to see some upside, given that it's one of the stronger assets out there now. I think my projected target level is that previously there was this mean range between 2290 to about 2430. Then I project it on if there's a breakout, right? Then the projected target level is about 2570 about there. So I think currently it's on a bit under 2005. So I think still got some upside to go. Hopefully it can still continue to trend higher for gold. Next one is oil. Okay, so for oil, I think still some weakness for the time being because price recovered from this double bottom at around 72 and 72.5. Then it went up to retest this previous breakdown level around 80. Then subsequently there was it lost strength over here, breaking below this 78.5 level. So yeah, so currently this area it might see some support upon the retest of this trend line, as well as this swing low as well at around 74.8. You might see some bounce, but overall I think should be still quite weak for oil with resistance around 77 as a near-term resistance now, which is the most recent breakdown level. Then next one for VIX, I think it should continue to remain um quite subdued. I think yeah, it's just been coming down. Currently hitting a support level around 15. Yeah, then the next support level probably is around 12 about there. Yeah, in terms of resistance, I think um first level of resistance around 18, then followed by about 21, 22. Yeah, so I think it should be still it should be still coming down. Then next one is copper. So for copper, I think overall still be of a downtrend. Recently price did a recovery back above $4 over here when there was a breakdown and subsequently recovered. Some resistance over here around 4.25 this swing high. So I think should be still quite sideways for a while in this maybe 4.1 to 4.2 area for copper. Yeah, so that's it for the indices and commodities. I'll move on to the sectors. So first I'll talk about the FAANGM stocks. So I'll start with Meta. Okay, Meta, I think well, now it looks like after it formed a double bottom at 450, price is currently looking a bit of a consolidation at a resistance area. So currently 527 previously to this 542 area is a resistance. So I expect price to trade a bit sideways for now. Yeah, currently just trading along the 5-day moving average. If you can hold along it, then yeah, we might see a bit of a bounce if you can hold the 5-day and be if not, we could see maybe price pull back a little bit lower. But I think for now, support wise, should be around the um 5 513 to about 518 area. Yeah, which is this breakout level over here. Previously, this was also like a horizontal level here as well. So I expect maybe a bit of sideways consolidation at this resistance area currently for Meta. Okay, the next one is Apple. Yeah, Apple, I think should be quite strong. Um, yeah, so breaking above this previous support breakdown level around 217 and as well as this downtrend resistance line at 219. Then the retest of this swing high at 225. So over here, it could be act as some 225 to about 227. This area over here is actually an area of resistance, first level of resistance currently. Because previously this was a support level, then price broke down, then did a retest before moving down. So upon here, some resistance expected. So maybe some sideways over here. You can hold the 5-day moving average. Then it could still move higher. Yeah, but perhaps some sideways here. If you can break over the resistance, then next level to look at will probably be around 231, 232 next. Okay, then for Amazon also recovering after breaking above this 168 or resistance level. So currently is in the midst of filling this price gap over here, and I think it should be moving a bit higher to retest this horizontal support previously at 182 area. Yeah, so maybe price will move out a little bit higher, then we just afterwards consolidate a bit sideways. Then next resistance level to watch out is around 189, 190. This swing high which tested twice previously. So I think for Amazon could still move a bit higher for the time being. Then next one is the Netflix. So I think Netflix for now actually hit some resistance. Also we tested this 663 previous support breakdown level over here, and still managed to go above it. Then also tested this swing high resistance at 678. Yeah, 678. So currently, I think it might move a bit sideways. So yeah, because there's quite a few resistance up ahead. About 678. Next one is around 690 to 695. Yeah, so for now, we might see some sideways consolidation, but I expect support to hold for now around 655, around 655 to 665 area. Yeah, so maybe some sideways consolidation for the time being. The next one is Google's. I think I think it's um possible for the price to actually move higher because currently it's one of the weaker ones among the FAANGM sector. It's still consolidating in the range between like 158 to 16 around 165. Which is below this previous support level. So I think today if price can break out of this area, right, we could still see some upside ahead for Google. So next resistance level will be around 169, and then followed by next one is around 172, 173. We retest this swing high area over here. Yeah, so I think Google still looks quite good if it can break out this current range consolidation. Okay, then last one for the FAANGM stocks, talk about Microsoft. Well, Microsoft was still trending well for now. After breakout of this 407, 408 level, this horizontal resistance as well as this channel resistance price moving higher, I think could still see some upside ahead. Next key resistance is around 428. I think 428, 430 area. Yeah, previously horizontal level around there. Also this swing high resistance before price move lower. Yeah, so I think a bit more upside ahead. Above 430. Next key area is around 441 to 446 for Microsoft. And so I think in general, FAANGM stocks are still recovering quite well. I think maybe still can move a bit higher since they have the momentum right now. Yeah, then I think in terms of you're looking for laggard, then maybe I think can look at Google. Possibly it could move higher if it can move out of the range. Yeah. So then next one I'll talk about the financials. Start with the XLF ETF. So for XLF, also trending well. Found support on this trend line over here, and price recover upwards. Met first level of resistance at 42.5 over here, the previous double top neckline support. Managed to go above it. So currently, I think should be heading for a retest of this 44 resistance area. Then it might do a bit of a sideways afterwards. Yeah, so maybe still a bit of upside to go for XLF. Then I'll talk about the big four banks. So first up, JP Morgan, yeah, a bit similar to XLF, found support along this trend line support, and price move higher, cleared this resistance at 209. So currently it's around 214. I think likely for price to move higher to retest the resistance at 216, 217. Then we might see some sideways consolidation afterwards. Okay, then for Bank of America also, I think looking good also. So actually there was a breakdown below this uptrend support line. Afterwards, price started to recover a bit, then do some sideways. Brent broke above this resistance at 38.5, and currently is above this line. So I think there should be still some upside ahead for price to move higher to retest previous uh, the previous this support level breakdown is around 40.2, 40.3 area. So first level resistance next is around there. Then next one is closer to around 41.8 for Bank of America. And then for Wells Fargo, price also recovering. Then a bit of a sideways above the resistance at 53, currently moving higher. I think should go a bit higher to retest this horizontal support breakdown level around 56. So there might be some resistance over here. Then price might do a bit of sideways. After 56, next level of resistance is around 58 over here. So I think could still move higher to retest here, then might just consolidate. Okay, then for Citigroup, found support from this swing low 55, then price recover. Also did sideways around here, then broke above 58.5, then moving higher. Fill this gap. So I think for now could still carry on this momentum upwards to retest this support breakdown level around 63. Its first level resistance, and next one up is around the next resistance level is closer to around 65, around 65.30. Yeah. Okay, that's for the Big Four banks. Then I'll talk about the semicon sector next. Semicon sector, I'll start off with the index, Philadelphia Semiconductor Index stocks. Yeah, so looking at the bigger picture wise, since it did a retest of this swing low around 4,300 and price subsequently recovered. Also, breaking about this downtrend resistance line. With that, I think currently we are close to a resistance level at 5,220 around here. This swing high area, which was also a swing high previously as well. Yeah, so this is key first level of resistance. Yeah, this is close to a 61.8% retracement level as well. So over here, 5,220 first level resistance. Next one is around 5,360. Previous resistance enter into support, and also so this area I think is a resistance area for semicon. So I think once it moves a bit higher, we could see some slight consolidation take place for the semicon stocks next. Okay, next one I'll talk about Nvidia. So Nvidia I think is quite strong. Recently it's managed to break above 118. So 118 previously was this necklines, this support level broke down retest and price moved lower. Which recently did a retest, then Thursday managed to close above it, and then currently it also retested this 124.7 resistance area. So I think for now we could still see the stock move higher to retest next higher levels of resistance, like next one is around 128.3. I think then after followed by around 13, next key one is around 135 around then. Yeah, so I think momentum is still there since it cleared some resistance level recently. Then I think it could still move higher in the near term. Okay, then for AMD, so AMD also looking good. So over here price sideways and then broke above 136, consolidation over here to move higher. I think for now, there's some gap up pre-market. Will likely retest this swing high resistance over here, 153.6. Yeah, then see whether it can close above it. If there might be some slight resistance over here, given the volume over here. Yeah, so if you can close above it, I think could still see some further upside momentum towards next level of resistance, like 162 is the next level, next key level for AMD. And so I think overall still momentum is still looking quite good. Then next one is TSM. Okay, TSM also recently uh, above this 168 swing high resistance level. So holding well above come to the next level of resistance, 177. So thereafter, if you can clear above this 177 level, I think could still move higher to fill a gap over here. And that will actually retest the next key level of resistance at 183 versus previously this range level, then there was a gap down afterwards. So I think for TSM still trending quite well as for now. Okay, then for Marvell, also over here last week recovered back above the range. This support level at 64. There was a breakdown over here, but price here retest, then afterwards recover back above. So I think for now should be still some upside. If you can break above this swing high at 70. Next resistance level we can look at is around 72, around 72, 70, then followed by about 75.40. And 75.40 being the next key resistance over here. Okay, then for Micron, Micron currently also, they are currently doing a retest of a previous support level. It's a key support previously at 107 here. There was a breakdown here and then currently doing a retest. So let's see whether price can continue to hold above it. If it can hold above, I think that means that there's still some strength. It could, if you can stand above this level, it could continue to go higher towards the next level in 113. Then follow next one is around 121, 122 for Micron. So overall still looking well for now. Okay, then for Broadcom, for Broadcom, I think it's also looking well. So over here the key resistance at 157 over here was actually overcome. Previously, its previous support, then here retest and move downwards. Then last week over here retest, but was kept to clear it as well as above this trendline resistance. So I think for now should be able to move higher towards 170, probably the next resistance. Over here 170, then followed by 176.5. Yeah, so it could continue move higher. You can break above these two candles, the high of these two candlesticks. Then next one I'll talk about is Intel. So Intel, I think overall it's one of the weaker ones. It's still probably just range bound for now. Price is slowly starting to see some recovery above $20.50 over here. So I think if it can hold above this level, then I think price could could head for some further recovery to test next level at around 2180, this gap down swing high level over here. So I think still a bit slow for Intel, but I think for now looking a bit better, slightly better. Yeah, so that's it for the semicons. Then I'll move on to the last one is the EV. EV, I'll talk about Tesla first. So Tesla also, for now there's a price still sideways over here and managed to break above the resistance at around 201, 203. And also another good sign was that breaking above 208 over here. So I think for now it's first level, it meet the first level of resistance, which is this 216 level. Previously, price was consolidating over here, then there was a breakdown. Currently doing a first retest. So we see whether if price can hold above this level, we could still see price move higher towards next key level of resistance around 233, 234. So next level. Yeah. Then afterwards, after 234, next one is to close the gap at 246, 247. So that's for Tesla. I think let's see whether I can hold above this retest. Okay, the next one I'll talk about is Xpeng. Okay, Xpeng starting to side price starting to sideways. I think for now, as long price can if price can hold at this level around 6.7, there could be some recovery upwards to retest 7.1, 7.2 this previous support breakdown level and swing high. After 7.1, 7.2 will be around 7.5 to 7.6. Okay, then for new also sideways at upon retest of support 3.7. So with that, I think yeah, currently if there's a break above this range resistance level, I think we could see price retest this previous old support level around 4.2. Yeah. Then for Rivian, did a retest of this swing low support at 13.4. Yeah. Then currently still holding a support over here, but price is a bit making like a lower low or in lower low general trend over here. So a bit weak. For now, I think we might see at most maybe a range consolidation. So with like resistance, probably 15 will be some resistance for now. Yeah, so I think that's it for the sectors. I'll start with the, the questions that you have asked in the Q&A. Okay, so first one I'll talk about is MSI, which is Motorola Solutions. Okay, Motorola Solutions, I think is really quite strong. Um, yeah, over here, in terms of look at the price action wise, overall the trend is still intact. Also price has been clearing resistance levels uh like recently at 410. And so continue move higher. I think if it respects this trend line, the next resistance level in the short term will be around close to 427, 428. This level. Then you might see some slight pullback. Yeah, but I think for now it's still looking quite good. And yeah, there might be some support from this trend line as well. Yeah, there might be this trend line holding me there. So near term wise, if there's a pullback, I think you might see some support around 417, 418. Yeah. Then okay, next one is SMH. Oh, so SMH is the VanEck Semicon ETF. I think for this, see, yeah, price recently recovered back above this level at 238. So 238 was a previous resistance swing low support. Previously, the bounce over here, then price went downwards. So over here, I think still showing some signs of strength. So I think you can clear these two candlesticks, could move higher towards the next resistance zone, which is around 251 to 256, this area. Yeah, 256 will be a key resistance where basically went down over here, then it was a swing low support. And price afterwards, there was a breakdown over here. Yeah, so I think some further upside for SMH. Okay, for hi BY Ang, your corner CDNS no AD ASFL. CDNS cadence design system. For cadence design system, I think the price is building a recovery over here. It's like a sideways. Then last week we saw it break above this resistance at 270. So should be moving higher in the near term. I think for now we could still see some upside towards a retest of this swing high resistance at around 288 to around 290 about there. First level of resistance. Then next one up the next key resistance look at will be around 299 300, which was this level here, this previous support level and resistance. Yeah, so I think after this consolidation where it just broke out towards the end of the week, I think we should still see some move upwards for cadence. Okay, then next one is Snowflake. Okay, so Snowflake is currently doing a retest of higher support at 125 over here. Currently doing some sideways. So I think if price can break out of this range consolidation, we could see it recover further to, let's say the next resistance will be around 132, 133 over here. Yeah, if you can break above the current resistance at 128.6. Yeah, 132 next resistance, then followed by around 140, 141 about there. Yeah. So I think for now some consolidation, but yeah, you can break out, then I think could recover further. Then next one is ASML. Okay, ASML also recovered here of this A54 support breakdown level, sorry. Then I think price should still move a bit higher and to test this resistance. The first level resistance at around 942, this swing high. And then next level of resistance will come close to around um around close to 990 to 1000. This area previously range resistance, and then this also support also. Yeah, so I think should still price will go a bit higher to test this resistance first. Then you can sustain the momentum. Then it could move higher towards the next level at 990 to about 1000. Okay, hi David. For your context is Baba as well as Palantir. Okay, for Baba, I think it's positive on it because there was a range consolidation over here where price consolidated from around 74.50 to 81. Then yeah, and then it managed to break out of this range over here recently. So I think with that, we should still see some upside for now. To retest first area of resistance will be this around this swing high previously, which is around 85.50 to 88.50. Yeah, first area of resistance over here. Yeah, then higher up will be a retest of another swing high close to around 93 next. Yeah, so for Alibaba, I think yeah, let's see whether hope can sustain the momentum upwards following this range breakout. Palantir is also looking strong. Yeah, Palantir also breaking above the recent high over here, 29.30. Then price managed to hold above over here and continue to move upwards. So I think for now should be still some upside momentum. Next level to look at will be next resistance level will be around 33.50. So this was back in 2020 November. About 33.50, then will come a more key resistance level closer to about $38, $39. Yeah, back in 2021. Yeah, so Palantir still showing some good momentum currently. The next one is gold as well as silver. So GLD is SPDR Gold Trust. Yeah, so I think this is actually like mirroring the price action for gold as I discussed earlier. So I think should still move higher with the recent breakout. Yeah, let me just try to see the do a projected target level for this. Yeah, so I think with that, based on this range breakout over here, we could see price move for 238 gradually. I think for now with this breakout at 228, yeah, it's a good with the new high over here and price I think should continue the upwards momentum. And then next up is SLV, which is the iShares Silver Trust. Okay, for this, I think is likely doing another retest of a previous support breakdown level at around 2650. So previously, yeah, breakdown over here, retest one time it went down. Currently, is the second time being retest. So we need to see whether price is able to hold this level. If we can hold, then we might see some higher, we might see some upside towards like 27.60, $28 as a next resistance. Yeah. But for now, I think there's some first level resistance over here. You see whether the price is able to move higher. If not, it might just consolidate for a while first. Okay, next one is the GE series, which is the GE Aerospace, GE Vernova, and GE Healthcare. So first up, I'll talk about GE Aerospace. So GE Aerospace, yeah, finding support from this 153 level, then slowly moving upwards. I think with that, yeah, price is just gradually trending upwards. We could still see price uh move a bit higher towards the next key resistance probably around 172, 173 over here, where previously there's all upper wicks over here. The next one is key one is around 177, where this was a high volume day over here as well. And so we might still see some further upside. If it continues to this momentum. I think it's yeah still holding above the 5-day MA. So for G Vernova, I think for this interesting because there's a breakout of range consolidation over here. It is between around 160 to 182. So with that, I think it's, if you can hold the breakout level, I think yeah we could see some nice upside ahead since it's a fresh breakout level. Yeah, so hopefully it holds above 182, then can continue the bullish momentum upwards. Projected target level is around 205. Yeah, based on this 160 to 182 range. Then for G Healthcare, G Healthcare, I think it's currently at a resistance area which was a previous support breakdown. So over here, this zone at 84 to about 85. Previously there was a support level, and then faced resistance one time, then a few times over here as well. Currently, it's around here as well. So we might see some sideways again, similar to what we saw over here. Um, yeah. Then also above that, also some resistance at 88. This swing high also. So I think probably gonna be quite a narrow range over here. But looking at a longer term trend, I think it's still more positive. Because whenever it tests the resistance, we see higher lows continue to form, higher swing lows continue to form. So overall, still some strength where buyers are willing to come in higher prices. Yeah. So let's see how it goes. And this one is MKTX, SLB, MSCI. So at MKTX Market Access Holdings. And for this, I think price, it's still holding above 227. This key resistance breakout area over here. Then some facing some resistance for now at around 242. I think we might see some range consolidation over here. But if you can break above the recent high, then it could continue the momentum upwards towards next resistance at around 250, followed by 260 around there. This for market access. Okay, then SLB is the Schrumberger MV. Okay, for Schrumberger, I think for now it's like a double bottom recently at around 42.70, 42.80. Price is doing some rebound. Yeah, so but should face some resistance over here when we test the around 45 to $46 area previous support. Also a key, also previously we were resistance and turn support. Yeah, so over here I expect price to move out a little bit higher, then face some bit of resistance, then it might do some consolidation first. Yeah, then above this 45, 46, the next key resistance is around 47.60. And then next one I'll talk about is MSCI. Okay, for MSCI, I think yeah, price there was a breakdown over here at 530 there, but price recover afterwards. Also breaking above the resistance over here 548. So I think with that should see some upside to test this swing high at 569 over here. Then quite high volume, we might see some consolidation, a bit of consolidation first. But if can hold above this resistance at 569, we could still see some upside ahead to test like next resistance probably around 588, then followed by 611 for MSCI. Next one is okay, some Singapore counters, Bumitama, Agri. Yeah, so I think this counter is still choppy. Yeah, so currently the previous resistance at 71.5 cents. Price should break above it, but still can't hold above it. And currently it's like I think a bit of resistance. So I think for my guess for now it's that probably quite range bound. With support around 69 cents and resistance is around the 72 cents area. So it's probably sideways trading for now. Then and Q5T, it's Far East Hospitality Trust. And for this, it's overall quite range bound as well. Yeah, price, the mid support is around 58.5 cents. Then key mean resistance is 62 cents to 63.5 cents. And so overall, when you look at the bigger picture wise, it's still very range bound, I think. Yeah, it should be still just sideways for now. Okay, hi Matthew. Yeah, good question you have for. So your question is for those stocks that did a V-shaped recovery after the Black Monday drop. I noticed many of them don't have good volume while making high. Does it matter? Can such recovery be sustainable? Okay, so I think in my opinion, I think it's quite sustainable because actually with such a this kind of gap down, then the high volume that take place on Monday, right? Um, yeah, it's actually there's probably a lot of like sellers that actually maybe like they cut loss already. Then the new buyers that enter the market. Then so there's a lot of exchanging of hands. So I think as long as afterwards the volume will get lesser because there's like people already get in, then there won't be like there's less people in trading long position. Then for the short sellers, they also like looking at higher prices to short. That's why the in terms of transaction wise, it will get lower. So I think yeah, probably quite should be quite sustainable. I think also when you see in terms of price action wise, it's still you still see more stocks going upwards, then they form a range, then afterwards then they break above the range as well. So in my opinion, it's still sustainable. Yeah, until we find another resistance area again where price going to move higher. Then if there's a breakdown, then it could come down again. Yeah, but for now I think it's still okay. Okay, hi, Yongchin, SMCI, you cover a lot. What is good by SMCI? Okay, I'll take a look at it. Yeah, SMCI, over here, after the results, it did a retest of a previous range consolidation resistance at 485. And in terms of price action wise, I think still looking good for now because yeah, price sideways over here, then there was a short-term resistance at 583, but it was cleared. So currently it's holding out at this level at around 636. If you can clear above these the highs over here, I think we could still see some further recovery ahead to test the next area of resistance around 665 to 695. Yeah, with 695 being like a previous key support breakdown level over here. Yeah, so maybe it could still move up a bit more, then afterwards meet some resistance next. Okay, hi James. Your counters are Merck, EMAT, and Target. Okay, for Merck, I think currently it's probably some sideways consolidation, 111 to about 115. Um yeah, if there's a break below 111, I think we could still see bearish momentum continue towards next support level close to 107, 108 about there. Yeah, but for now it's I think some range consolidation. Then resistance is 10115 and then next one is 117. Yeah, for now for Merck. And AMAT. Yeah, for AMAT, continue to recover for now. Um, currently facing some resistance at 213-day swing high over here. So I think maybe some sideways consolidation for now. Support probably come in at this level at 197. Yeah, so maybe some range consolidation. If you can break above this this resistance again, then I think it could move a bit higher towards next level of resistance around 222 to 224 area, this next swing high for applied materials. Okay, next one is on target. So I think target, yeah, for over here, it looks like island reversal over here. There's this gap and gap over here where previously gap below 140, then afterwards you get back up. So I think for now it looks like some upside bias. Um, yeah, then price could move higher to test first level of resistance is around 149, 150. Then next one is around 155 for target. Yeah, so I think we'll still move higher in the near term. Okay, next one, ARM Marvel. Okay, I covered Marvel. Let's not talk about ARM. So ARM in terms of price action wise, I think it's quite good. So because yeah, there was some sideways consolidation and price broke above the resistance at 120. With that, moving a bit higher, the next resistance level 135 it could test. Then following which will be around at 145. Yeah, so for now, yeah, we might see some it could test the next resistance level. Yeah. So maybe a bit of sideways first. Since for now it looks kind of flat because of the candles. This one JP Morgan and PayPal. Okay, JP Morgan I covered earlier. I'll talk about PayPal. About PayPal, yeah, PayPal, I think it's currently at a bit of resistance area. So previously over here and previously many times at $68 level. There was a pullback over here and then here as well. Here also, currently over here. So let's see whether price can sustain over here. If it can, if you can hold above it, then if you can break above it, then I think it could still move a bit higher towards the next level at 70.6 over here, this swing high where there was a high volume during a previous earnings. Yeah, then above that will be 72.50, the next resistance, which will close out a gap. Yeah, so that's for PayPal. There's some possible resistance over here. You need to see whether price can break above the resistance to continue moving higher. Okay, hi Wing Hong. AST Space Mobile, Planet Lab, and Colgate. Okay, AST Space Mobile, ASTS. Okay, so for this one, yeah, it's quite recently. These 2 days have been quite explosive after breaking above the range over here at 22, 23. Currently hit a high close to 37. So the momentum still looks good, but the volume has come out already. So I think for now need to watch out is that the momentum must actually continue for price to move higher, which I think see whether there's previous swing high levels. Yeah, but I think for now it's like new high now for this one. So the continue momentum. If not, it might drift. It might start to come down a bit lah. Yeah, so for now it's still okay. If price can close high again, then I think we'll still move higher. In the short term. Yeah, for ASTS. And this one is Planet Lab. I can't find any ticker. Let's see. Oh, okay. Yeah, hopefully it's the right one. Yeah, so okay, for Planet Lab, okay, recently there was a breakout over here at 2.18. Then the key resistance area is around 2.6 to 2.7 here. So I think we are quite near over here. Another retest we might see some resistance over here. And the key is to see whether it can actually go above it. Then price could move higher towards closer to 290 to around 3, where it closes this gap over here as well. Yes, but over here is the key resistance where price might pull back from. Therefore, Colgate, yeah, overall, I think uptrend is still strong. Recently, a bit of a range bound formation. Yeah, so I think it's just consolidating between around like 100 to 104. So I think nothing too much, still range bound. I think we see can break above this high, then we'll likely see a higher hit. Yeah, maybe it's like forming, yeah, could be following a bit of a channel over here as well. This channel resistance. Yeah, next one is Ping An and HSBC. Okay, for Ping An, I think price, the decline has start to turn flat sideways. I think as long as the support over here, 33, 33, 30, 33, 40 is able to hold, we might see some rebound. The key for some further rebound is that price must break above this current highs around 35 lah. Since this was a this was a breakdown level over here. Yeah. If can break above 35, then you could see some continued recovery towards 36.50 to about 37.40, this next area for Ping An. Otherwise, it's still quite a bit of a sideways for now. Then for HSBC, HSBC, I think currently is doing a retest of a prior support breakdown level here at 66. Yeah, so the key is to see whether it can hold over here. Then if it can hold above, then I think we might see price continue move higher towards 69 to retest this previous range resistance. And over here, there could be some resistance that coming in for now, since it was a previous support level. Okay, next one is on some crypto, Bitcoin, Ethereum, and Solana. And Bitcoin I covered just now. I thought a bit about Ethereum. Okay, Ethereum, I feel that if you're looking at, yeah, short term wise is range bound currently, but a bit longer term is that there was a breakdown below this key trendline support recently. Yeah, then so for now, I think some resistance will come from this 2,730 to 2,830, this area. Yeah, then support wise, I think for now it's holding around 2,550. Yeah, so for now over here, yeah, I think for now it's just range bound for the time being. Yeah, but then if you can't hold 2,550, then you might see price go down towards like 2,330 next for Ethereum, since overall it's still in a weaker trend over here. And for Solana, it's let me take a look. With Solana, I think overall big picture is a bit of a range. Recently, since we're testing the key support 122, did a rebound, but over here there's some resistance from a prior resistance support levels at 160s, 163, then did a pullback. For now, some support over here at 140, 141. So I think if this level can hold, we might see some bounce. First level of resistance is 151. The next one is around the recent high at 160 around there. So it should be quite range bound as well for Solana. I think Bitcoin also quite range bound. Yeah, as I shared earlier. Must, I think I think you're referring to Manulife US REIT. For Manulife, I think overall for now, price is I'm still finding resistance from this support breakdown level 0.076. And then also there's also resistance probably here, this area from this downtrend resistance line. So I think for now, still some pressure unless that it can break above this area. Then I think for now support will still hold it around 0.073 around here. So probably still quite range bound for the time being for this Manulife US REIT. Okay, then next one is Teladoc, GameStop, and Microsoft. I'll talk about Teladoc and GameStop. Microsoft I covered just now. For Teladoc, okay, for this, I think it's just overall is downtrend. Then price needs to hold a certain level, then it can bounce. For now, it's around 6.8. Can hold this level, we might see first level of resistance. Price might be around 7.3, then next one is around 7.7. Yeah, so I think short term wise can aim these two levels if price can hold this for some rebound. Yeah. Then for GameStop, Okay, for GameStop currently bouncing from a retest of a prior support at 18.7, but this was currently is at the previous area of the next level of support 22.8. There could be some resistance. So I think expect price to maybe consolidate for a while over here with the resistance from this area. You can clear, then I think next key level will be around 20 around 24.50, 24.60, then followed by 26 for GameStop. Yeah, but for now looks like maybe some consolidation for now first. Okay, this one is silo, then with silo, I think for this counter, it's currently doing a retest of prior this support breakdown level at around 4.45, 4.46. Some resistance for now. We are likely see some pullback and consolidation for the time being. Yeah, you might just consolidate for a while. First of all, level around 3.5 around here, then next one is around $3. So I think for now maybe some consolidation first. Hey, hi, Shuhei. CRM, it's Salesforce. It's Salesforce, I think it should be moving higher. So I think previously it did a range over here, then there was a breakdown over here, then price subsequently recovered upwards of 246. Then currently I think we are near a retest of this this range resistance again. If we can clear 265, we should see price move higher towards next resistance level around 278. Then followed by around close to 289 as the next swing high. Yeah, so I think for now, also it's probably like starting to break out this downtrend resistance line improve. I think overall I'm more positive because of this this false breakdown recently as well. Yeah, then if price can break above this resistance, could move higher. The next one is on Exxon Mobil. And for Exxon Mobil, I think generally it's since it went out of this trend line, it's currently a bit range bound. Still a lot of resistance at around 19 or close to 119. Good thing is that higher swing lows have been formed. So I think overall still upside bias. Can break above this resistance, then we could see a retest of this close to 1 to 1.7 swing high again for Exxon. Next one is Gilead and Pfizer. Okay, for Gilead, I think yeah, recently price is a bit of a losing into momentum because it was trending upwards. Then over here there's a break below 76 over here. Then retest the resistance. For now, finding some support from this previous swing high around 72 to 73 area. I think for now over here should provide some support, but resistance here at 76. So I think probably some range bound for the time being for Gilead. Then for Pfizer, also be similar. Recent breakdown of 29 over here, and we tested into found resistance. But from this previous range resistance area of 28, should be finding some support. So I think probably some still a bit range from 28 to 29 for the time being. Okay, this one Novo Nordisk and Zoetis. Okay, I think Novo Nordisk, I think it looks quite good for now because price was moving down. Then it did a lot of range from consolidation over here. Then this key resistance is broke above recently at 134. So as long as price can stay above here, I think it should be moving higher to possibly fill this gap over here and retest the prior support breakdown level around 140. Then next key resistance above 140 is around 143, 144 next. Yeah, so that's for Novo. Then Zoetis. Zoetis, I think possibly trading this uptrend channel over here. Some resistance from this 189 recently. Let's see but finding support currently from this recent breakout area at 182, 183. So for now, maybe some sideways consolidation. Yeah. You can continue to trend upwards along this channel. Next key resistance will possibly be around 192. Yeah, then before the next key horizontal resistance are 198. Next one is DRIV and DRV. DRIV is a global autonomous EV ETF. Okay, so for this, like a double bottom at 20, then rebound. Really looks like it's going to do a retest of this previous support level around 22. Could find some resistance over here for now. Then if I hold above the next resistance, we could go towards is 2280, then followed by around 2320. Yeah. So but over here at this upon first retest of 22, you might see some sideways consolidation first. Then TRV is the direction daily real estate bear 3 times. For this, it tested the support over here at 2770 a few times, but price is forming lower high, so still a bit of weakness for now. I think at most probably some range bound. With resistance probably at around the 20 around 30 over here lah. So probably some range bound over here. Unless price can break above this swing high, which is 3130, then it could move higher. But for now, I think it's a tight range. Okay, so in Netflix, I went through just now. Hi, MS Spring, Starbucks. Okay, Starbucks. Yeah, Starbucks after the news, there was a big gap up and then price consolidated over here. I think it's still interesting because over here it was this 95.40 level was a prior resistance over here. So some consolidation, if you can break above this recent high, I think price could still move higher to continue the momentum towards the next key resistance, probably around 99 to 100. And afterwards, it's around 105 is the next key level. So yeah, I think for now, some consolidation first, but if there's a breakout, then price could still move higher. Next one is CLSK, Clean Spark. So a Clean Spark, I expect for now probably some sideways. Price rebounded from this prior support level 9.6, but resistance from this very long range bound breakdown. Yeah, so 13.5 probably some resistance for now. Yeah. And also there's some resistance of now at 12.6. So I think for now, probably some sideways trading first. Then SNPS, it's a synopsis. For synopsis, synopsis recovery towards currently, I think it's retesting this price support level at around 550. So there might be some sideways consolidation with some resistance from here. Yeah, then if it can go, if it can hold, then could move towards higher levels like 580, then 595 next. Okay, the next one is Marathon Digital. Okay, Marathon Digital recently find support from this support at 14.7 again. A bit sideways currently, I think. Um yeah, with some resistance over here at 17.8. So I think for now, probably some range bound first. If can break above here, then next level of resistance probably from uh next resistance level probably around 19.1, 19.2. Okay, then I'll take one last one. Alta, which is Alta Beauty. Okay, so for this, there was a gap up to retest this previous support breakdown level around 376. I think for now, we might see some consolidation from this because some resistance over here. But if price can clear this level, I think could still move higher towards the next resistance area, which is around 396 to 400 over here. Yeah. And followed by the next swing high is around 412. Yeah, so that's for Alta Beauty. Okay, I think that's all for today's session. Thank you everyone for joining. Thanks for all your questions. Let me just stop sharing my screen and I'll share the link for a survey. Yeah, I'll drop the link in the chat. So yeah, feel free to help me fill in the survey for if you have any feedback about today's sessions so I can improve your experience next time. Also, do join our Premium Street community on TA if you haven't. Then I will share some content over there. And also, feel free to join our Poems TA Telegram group at Poems TA as well. So that's it for today. I'll see you again next week. Have a good week trading ahead. Stay safe and all the best. Yeah, and take note of some important events taking place like Jackson Hole and the meeting minutes taking place coming out towards the end of this week. Yeah, so yeah, see you all guys, everyone. Thanks for joining. Bye bye.